Welcome everyone. Today's topic of discussion is physics of growth. Yes, we are talking about growth of humans. Okay, in mythology, you might have studied giant creatures, means exceptionally large-sized creatures. You know, size of elephants is more than the humans. Many creatures are there in the world, means they are existing right now, and their size and shapes, means their sizes, I am talking about their sizes and weights, those are more than the humans. Question is whether humans can develop themselves to those giant sizes. Is that possible or not? That is the question, and that's why we need to study what we need to study the biology. Of course, our body is biological, so we need to study biology. We need to see how growth actually occurs. Again, we need to study physics. So here in this video, we are talking about only the physics part. And this idea, yes, for centuries actually scientists are dreaming of this thing. Whether this is possible or not. There are many sources of inspiration, and one such source is Gigantomastia. You know that Gigantomastia is nothing but a medical condition. And in case of Gigantomastia, what happens? The women suffer from their extra large size breasts. That is the reason. Means outcome is what? Very large size breasts. And that is actually problem. That's why this is called medical condition. And that thing occurs due to various reasons. One of the reasons is exceptional production of growth hormone. Exceptionally high production of growth hormone, and due to that thing, gigantomastia occurs. Women suffer from their extra weights, okay? And that's why means this comes at a cost actually. They may suffer from joint pain, shoulder pain, back pain, okay? So various problems are involved if they are suffering from gigantomastia. But you just forget these problems. You think about the growth is possible. In our human body, breasts are what? That is a part of human body. So if exceptionally high level of growth is possible in breast, then in our human body that is also possible. Scientists are thinking this way. Okay, so that is that disease gigantomastia is working as the inspiration to think about superhuman growth. Okay, that is acting as an inspiration. The disease gigantomastia. Though gigantomastia itself is not an inspiration, that is a problem. Anyway, so let's discuss the physics of growth. And one more thing, how our body develops from birth to adulthood, how body develops. Cell divisions are there, cell division and multiplications. Those are what? Cellular actions. Cells are divided, means division in cells takes place, again multiplication takes place, that way. Since division is taking place, that's why multiplication. That is known to you. And corresponding there are other changes also. Okay, and accordingly bones are required, muscles are required, supporting tissues are required. Okay, but we know the limits, means natural limits of human growth, that is known to us. Natural limits of human growth, that is known to us, and everything is here proportionate. The body mass, the strength of the bones, muscles, and supporting tissues. Okay, anyway, but there is one law in physics. That law is called law of scaling. If you talk about surface area, if you talk about volume and mass, then suppose an object is there, and if you just double the size of the object, then what happens actually? Surface area means that this law is also called a square cube law, because surface area of that object increases by the square of its dimensions. That is known to you. Surface area increases by the square of its dimensions, means the dimension of the object. And if you talk about volume and mass, then they also increase, but that is not square, that is cube. That increase by the cube of the dimension of the object. That means if you right now if you talk about a human body and just like me, okay. So if you talk about that body and now you double the size, so what happens in that case? Bones, muscles, they are related to surface area. They would increase only by 4 times because square law is there. Strength of bones, muscles would increase only by 4 times, but the body weight would increase by 8 times. 2 cube, that is 8. So this becomes disproportionate. So weight is much higher than the other things. So what would happen? Under the gravity, the body will collapse. The body will collapse under the gravity, under its own gravity. That thing will occur. So these are the problems with human body. If we talk about extra size of human body, in that case, those things would occur. Not only those things are okay, right? Next point is what? So is this possible? Yes, you know genetic engineering. By using genetic engineering, we can alter the DNA. Means that way we can, by engineering the DNA, we can make a human body to grow larger in size. Then you can also use, scientists can also use augmented exoskeletons. You know, wearable technologies are there. By using those things, those additional weights can be supported easily. That way, that can easily defy gravity. Okay, those things, those technologies, wearable technologies can easily defy gravity. Then, by reinforcing the biological structures, this inspiration can be taken from carbon nanotubes or graphene. By taking inspiration from those things, reinforcement in biological structures is possible. That's why that way the bones, the muscles can be made with a higher density and a higher strength. That is possible. So ways are there, but again problems are there, means challenges are there. Because you know that for exercise, now I am talking about giant size of human body. So in that case, what would happen? Heart, human heart, in that case will be in need to work harder. Lungs also will be in need to work harder. So accordingly, we need to design, means we need to take care of the heart. Means some way, artificially, we need to make those heart, those lungs capable of doing those extra, those hard work. Not only those things, the demand for nutrients, demand for oxygen would also increase. Demand for calories would also increase. Okay. This is when required. If your growth has become so much, just suppose that right now your weight is 80 kg, 880, and we are talking about a weight which is 800 kg, 10 times. Okay, 800 kg. In that case, everything needed for the living of that human body, to sustain that human body, will be much higher. Demands for nutrients will be higher, demand for oxygen will be higher, demand for calories will be higher, and accordingly, the bones and muscles should be capable of withstanding those loads. Heart and lungs should work much harder. So, whether all these things are possible or not, by using our current science and technology, that was the topic of discussion in today's video. The topic was what? Physics of growth. So, what we need to know? We need to know biology in detail. We need to know physics in detail. Maybe in future, this will become possible. Scientists are expecting so. Okay? That means one day we could go beyond our natural limits. Anyway, so this was all about today's topic, physics of growth. Okay, so this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching this video.